Back to another match of. Oh, Title's not there. Anyway, this is the random tool tournament. After all that, rock me to the top 3 tournaments. I'm Shawnee7188, and I'm joined by Gene Freak. You there, Gene? Well, I am joined by Gene Freak. This might be a little bit technical issues on his side for a second. All right, give me a sec here. We'll get things going. I have no idea. Maybe message. Wugga's ready. Just waiting for the Deme to say when, and we can start soon. I guess while we're waiting for that, I can explain the rules. This is the Rock Me to the Top style tournament. So that basically means any percent with some quality of life changes. We won't have Queenie talking to us on our first floor. All the 5 normal items are at the start. And then we'll be getting 5 items. It'll be the medicinal herb, wood shield, copper sword, fireball, and a random egg, which will always contain a plumpa at roughly 80% heat. That's let's see. That would be the basic things. Oh, looks like they're going to be ready soon. So give me a sec here. Tap them down and they'll go. That's nope. There you go. Thank you, Kurt, about that. You there, Gene? Wugga, stop spamming that. So they should be going soon. Gene's trying to figure out the small technical issues right now. But yeah, this is basically to be a very vanilla type game right now compared to the random toolkit and other previous matches that we've had seen on here on SpeedGaming. Welcome everyone as well. Looks like they'll be off very shortly, and then we will get going. And that. Oh, 1 sec here. We'll do that. Anyway, so they're off. Let's see if they will name their familiars. Oh, we got Wugga naming. Good luck, have fun. Very sweet. And I don't know. The Lady Deme has been naming Queenie and Co. What and I don't know. And I don't know if that's a reference to Abbott and Costello's Who's on First or not, but that's great. I love it. So here's the quality of life change. You can see here that Wugga's going to be changing his layout and hub, but he's going to grab all the items in one go. He's going to change the lineup of Queenie, and he's going to equip the copper and wood sword and immediately going up the floor. This is because of the randomizer, which was made by our wonderful programmer, pro_grammar. And basically, this makes it so the entire tower for like 40 climbs is a fixed seed, which is why you'll see on Lady Deme's side, she'll be experiencing the exact same tower as Wugga. The RNG is set if they were to do the exact same things, but the second one moves left and one moves right, it's all free game from there. So it's going to be a very interesting thing. And hello. Welcome, Gene Freak. Oh, there was a brief frog trap actually in the corner of Wugga's screen there. And for anyone who's unaware on how this normally goes, is the first 5 floors is basically your resource management, because these are the easiest floors to explore. Queenie is relatively strong enough once you're level 2 to really fight things and do things that you're supposed to, do. The game doesn't actually give you a way out of the tower normally, and normally you should die roughly by floor 6 when you're first playing this game. Obviously our runners are a little bit more experienced, and hopefully they can make it to floor 7. So you see here, you'll see a lot of movement. This is a turn-based game, and if they wait, the enemies move. Wugga waited 1 too many turns there. And what else did I explain? Right. The other thing to explain as well is every item that they find is the same on both towers, but they are procedurally generated towers because this is a roguelike game, so you're never going to know what you want. And the one thing you do really want to get is a Scarlet Wand, or actually, a Scarlet or Stream Wand would be the preferable ones. Life Wand would always be welcome. The wands in general, they have weak attack power. They only have 1 attack on them. But they do increase your mixture magic damage, which is why you see on Deme's side, Queenie chanted Flame Sword. Those mixture magic spells are considerably stronger, but it takes up both you and your monster's turns. But eventually, if you get a Scarlet Wand, there's bonuses like if you think like Pokemon, same type attack bonus. Wand adds 1 factor to it. And then the same type of wand as your mixture magic will add another factor. And if you have a Scarlet Wand with a fire monster, you're going to be able to basically kill everything going probably to floor 9, 10 easily. Seems Gene Freak is having a little bit more issues here right now. That's fine though. So floor 3 for Deme, floor I want to say 3 for, yeah, I think it's 3 for Wugga. Wugga likes to have the HUD slightly changed because he doesn't really care about what floor he's on. He knows exactly what, but from the commentator point of view, it's very annoying. So if he ends up dying early, chat, if someone can let me know, what the pace is going to be and stuff like that. In case I miss it. That diamond shield? Iron shield, okay. That's an okay shield. Steel shield is honestly the best common shield you can probably get. Iron shield isn't the worst, but it'll provide a good chunk of defense, but eventually that defense will be outgrown by the sheer amount of monsters. Yes, you can even do pink walls. For some reason they allow you to adjust the transparency and color of the walls in the rooms, and it's extremely aggravating. Shout out to Professor Palmer. That actually hurt to watch. Like, really, really hurt to watch. Let me pop up the window here. There we go. So you see it up in the top there, it says Rock Me to the Top, tournament number 3. I like to blame Sand Knight for always naming these tournaments something horrifically long. And we see here Wugga taking time to check the trap room there. Traps can be uncovered if you know where they are. You can use a trap loop to uncover them. Otherwise, they're actually pretty standard. It has a chance of activating them. There is a luck-based stat. It is extremely aggravating and annoying when you get cursed, because that your luck naturally gets set to 0, which then obviously affects how effective or how often you dodge traps and stuff like that.
So, hello everyone.
There we go.
Sorry about the technical difficulty.
It's fine, it's fine. I was just blabbing about the actual game. Now we can actually just chat casually again.
Okay, what have I missed?
Basically, it's just the first 4 floors gathering stuff. Wugga has an iron shield, found blue sand, and they seem to be relative on the same pace. Late Deme is playing quite fast, actually. because I know Wugga really tends to skip a lot of the tower when he wants to. He'll definitely try to find things. Other than that, it's basically as is.
Yeah,
Nothing's interesting until floor 6, and they could potentially die from blooms. 7 U-boats, well, 8, 9 as well.
All right, so your usual first 5 floors thing going on.
This is actually probably the one universally agreed thing in the community, is the first 5 floors is the best to explore. Like, people who obviously go queenless, I know Wugga and Septic and all the other ones who can do queenless, they try to race up to floor 14 and kill Garudas with the fireballs to level up, so they'll be able to survive a little bit more. I don't agree with that. I like fighting in this game, even if it is slow.
Yeah, sure. It's more safe. Yeah, floor 5 is a bit. I don't personally like Mano Evas at all. So
No.
Floor 5 is a little bit. I sometimes think like, I think I have already good enough items, and probably start continue looking for items in floor 10 or yeah. So floor 5 is a little bit starts to get a little bit not that nice because of the Mano Evas, but
yeah, that's Mano Evas or Minivas, however we're going to pronounce it throughout this entire commentary. They are the first water enemy of the game. And like I said before, this game doesn't explain how to leave the tower. When it first gives you all your items on the first floor and you climb up, it expects you to die on your first entry.
yeah.
And if you were to die, use a wind crystal or Olim, a non-queenie monster that you own, you will leave the tower one way or another. Basically, this is a speedrun. We have a 1 hour time limit, and whoever gets the higher floor first will be the winner. Or if you leave, you basically forfeit your run, and that is the run that you're going to be... that's the floor that you have to beat. So let's say Deme got to floor 25, Wugga was on 23, Deme died, Wugga would have to get to floor 26 to get the point.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah,
basically, yeah.
No, sorry, I was just seeing chat here from Skeef. It's like they fixed that in the Game Boy Crystal, giving a wind crystal and tutorial explaining how to leave to leave. Yeah, the thing is, that's hindsight, is what that is. This game doesn't have that. You don't have that luxury of a wind crystal, and it is really annoying.
Yeah. In this tournament mode, wind crystal is pretty much useless, but yeah, you can feed it to a Barong if you want. So.
Yeah, and yeah, as long as it has MP, you can do that. That's one good use for it. I wish there was an easier way to turn monsters around. You obviously does the plumperang strat and whatnot, or just picking up other monsters. I really wish there was something just easier to do. Oh, so there's a... Finally, nope. Now we're 5-4-6. Wugga was just getting some HP back there.
Yeah.
So now you'll see the texture changes, and honestly, the danger is increased by tenfold. And you'll see that quite often when the floors... Okay. That's a bomb trap. Thankfully, just destroyed, I think, just basic copper. But now you'll see Wugga not wanting to stand these floors at all. Like, these are, yeah, bulky little monsters everywhere, a lot of water. And honestly, like, until floor 10 is the next kind of break area that they can possibly have.
Yeah, so earlier Wugga found an acid rain ball. And also both players found white sand, but the difference was that the Wugga used the white sand on acid rain, so he has 2 acid rain charges now. And Deme went and used it for sleep ball.
Sleep is sleep paralysis and blind are all extremely useful in their own rights. I think the only true status effect, which is like overpowered, is blind. Just because it doesn't have a chance to wear off after the first turn. And I don't think I would ever use a white sand on the sleep ball.
Yeah, I guess her inventory was probably full or something like
Yeah.
that. Or maybe she's hadn't found the acid rain ball yet, so that might be one thing.
Mizarsi, that's kind of eh.
Yeah.
Eventually, either you're going to be fighting a lot or you're going to be running a lot. But the thing is, if you're fighting a lot, one level's not going to make a difference. You need to have the wand. You need to have good mixture magic. Like they would be doing 18 damage, I think, roughly, if they had a Scarlet Wand right now versus the Bloom. But we're gonna see some Minerva juking, or nope, just walking away from the.
Yeah. I hate those ducks.
Yeah. I really dislike Minervas in general, just because they show up 3 times the tower. The first time, okay, they're not that bad. Second time, they can be randomly. They can duplicate themselves into items. So if you see 2 pieces of copper across from each other, one might be a Minerva, and they'll get the first attack on you. And then on floors, I think 26 to 28, you can find them on... Or they have the same ability as before, transform into items, and they can also transform into other monsters. Which is all sorts of annoying, because if you're trying to use a... You're trying to kill Annapolis and use a fireball on it or something like that, and it does like no damage, well, congratulations, you found the Minerva. It sucks.
It does, yeah. A good thing you can use these so-called Manoeuvre juking strats, but we haven't seen them quite yet.
No. I know Lady Deme knows about. Like Lady Deme has, I'm pretty sure she phrased it as a Rolodex beside her. Like she has like all the notes and everything she would need to know in the run always beside her, literally physically beside her. And like notes on like what monsters are. Yeah, he's got to take some hits and ignore those Minervas.
Yeah, are you just going there? Really? Okay, fine, fair enough.
Still gonna hit. Yeah, still gonna hit Queenie before anything else. But otherwise, if Wugga would have stayed in that hallway, both Minervas and the U-boat would have decided to say hi. So it's probably easier to just take a few hits and go from there. Oh, the seeds seems to be pretty nice for.
Yeah, Deme's in a little bit of trouble right now. I think she has to use some sort of resource right now.
She can take 1 hit, barring a critical.
Yeah, that's true.
But humming and hawing over how much HP Queenie has. Taking the hit herself, that's fine. Medicinal, that's fine, but unfortunately,
now
Queenie's gonna walk right into the balloon. Oh,
ooh,
very lucky on that one, though.
That was a lucky one. That's actually a pretty rare move from Balloon.
Yeah, the balloon was weak enough to retreat. That's not normally seen. Because when you're using an item like healing or a bell or whatever, command Queenie to stay because Ko will face the camera and use it. Because we position Queenie to be behind us in the races, if you can't move behind you, he will move in front or back towards the enemy. So always command him to stay before eating a herb. Otherwise, he will constantly be putting himself in danger for no reason. And that has cost actually quite a few runners Queenie.
Yeah, that's one of the first things when you start even casually playing the game, is that you don't quite understand what QA is doing, and yeah, you have to realize that when you use an item, Ko turns to one direction, and then QA will probably try to move again, and usually in a bad way, and ends up getting you killed. So you have to be really careful with QA, and even if you played the game a lot, you have to be really careful with QA.
One of the biggest mistakes I remember in the early tournaments is people would be holding Queenie. Again, we'll be mispronouncing all the monster names. No one in the community can figure, we know what the actual names are, but everyone pronounces them differently because they all grew up differently. They would hold Queenie, the little blue guy, and they try to use a fireball right after. And that puts Queenie down in front of you, and then you just nuke Queenie.
Yeah, you have to have another monster right in front of you. Then that works.
Yeah, but if there's a space in between, you'll put Queenie down and you'll shoot him just mercilessly in the back of the head. Which in the Japanese version, he will actually die with a voice line too.
Yeah, that is true. I have heard that line a couple of times.
Yeah, you're one of the very few, if not only, runner of the Japanese game, right?
Yeah. I think Hextree has at least tried.
I think Hextree has dabbled in it, I think.
Okay, yeah. But I still do actively play. I don't remember the controls of this game, so...
I know the controls are different with the Japanese version, right?
Yeah, only few of the buttons are actually the same. Directional buttons are the same, which is not surprising, but select button, which brings up the map, that's the same. But other than that, all the other buttons are different, so...
Which would be absolutely terrifying for me, because I have so much muscle memory in doing like AI1 manipulation and changing menus or whatever.
Yeah. And if I took part in a tournament right now, I would have to probably practice like, I don't know, 1 or 2 months in advance just to get used to back to American control.
Well, the one thing which I did for practice is you can't really practice Azure Dreams because it's a 99% knowledge game. Oh, there's a Dreamin'. Oh man.
How is it going
Oh,
to
there's a
go?
Griffin right behind.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there's... Oh dear.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, come on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Still alive? Olim, maybe?
Yep. The septic special.
All right,
Yeah, no,
sleep
the
well.
thing is, paralysis traps are horrible because it's I don't know what the actual percentage is, but you don't lead. Yeah, goodbye.
That was close.
You don't have a good chance of surviving if you get paralyzed in a room with a monster, because Queenie will naturally try to defend you. You don't normally want that. And Queenie will get himself killed, like every single time. They Deme found a monster, or an item room right here.
Yep,
That's
that's neat stuff. Finally finding a wand as well, so now both players have the same paralyzed wand. Yeah, paralysis traps are... I would say it's the #1 reason for death in this game. It's the
Yes.
paralysis trap.
that or accidental warp trap away from your familiar. Because all of a sudden,
Yeah,
if you lose
that-
your familiar, you're kind of powerless.
Yeah, that's a bad one too.
Pretty much everything is like this game is actually really annoying because it doesn't mess with Ko, the character. It messes with the player playing the game. There's
Yeah.
very few times where it's like, oh, if you're blind in Final Fantasy IV, oh no, you can't use your attack command. If you're blind in Azure Dreams, the entire screen turns black.
Yeah.
Like that's just mean.
In FF, it's just a little black smog on
Yeah,
top
like
of
you
your
really
head.
can't see what's happening.
Here, the whole screen goes black.
And it turns friendly fire on too, so you can accidentally use mixture magic and kill your own monster if you're unfamiliar where it is.
That's right.
So there's all sorts of horrible things. Deme is trying to figure out how to deal with the troll with the bowgun quickly. Oh, hey, that's a kraken.
Yep. Slowly, finally.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, when I played this game casually, I really didn't know what to do with Olims. So that's definitely one strat I learned after joining the community, is that you can throw Olims at monster, because the primary function is different.
Yeah.
So you can have a familiar other than Cune with you, and you can feed the Olim to that monster, and that will get rid of the monster completely, but you can escape the tower that way. But you can also throw it at an enemy, and then you can get rid of that. So Olims are really good.
A straight fireball, the new L there. Changing it to wind, so it takes more damage from the fireball.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a good
Wugga's level
strat.
9.
Yeah, I really like wind seeds. So you can if you have a decent level, you can pretty much one-shot everything with a fireball after using a wind seed on the enemy.
Yeah, Mahel Seed.
How is this going to go?
How would you go about this?
That's a good sleep. But Newell should be asleep for a while, I think. Okay.
What?
Yeah, but the Mahel is still... Okay, fireball maybe? Yeah.
Okay,
All
whatever.
right. All right. Works out.
Wugga, that's a very confusing set of commands there, but whatever. Here's AI1 here, changing him to AI.
Hey, I'm not number 1 on the leaderboard, so I'll just shut up.
Well, Wugga's also smashed his head against the wall enough times to get number 1 on the leaderboard too. So,
yeah.
well, Deme has Mirror Shield.
Oh,
Excellent choice.
that's right. That's right. So we are actually seeing probably the 2 of the best shields right now. So Wugga's rocking the leather shield, and Deme has mirror shield. Both really good shields.
I still prefer Mirror Shield because the way I play is I don't intend to get hit to begin with. But like getting sniped by magic has cost me more runs than not. So
yeah,
I'd much rather have. Gonna Acid Rain Ball most likely. 'Cause that's a lot of damage otherwise.
Yeah, to use something.
Oleem
at least. Acid Rain would be a good choice here, I would say.
Wugga's looting the room before leaving.
Okay, this could get hairy, but... Alright, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
A free XP for Wugga.
Boulay says, underestimating Wugga's decision making is the quickest way to one's demise. No, quickest way to one's demise is getting a cat to jump on you.
Ooh, we get an egg.
Immediate try to hatch.
Immediate hatch. Yeah.
Wugga did do 2 practice runs before this. He did find an arachne egg on this type of floor.
Okay.
And because of that, like if you have an arachne egg, you're basically golden for AI1. Like you can't really die in the tower as long as you have like a couple fireballs to deal with the golems later.
Yeah, but their ball situation is really good. They have really good spell balls, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty nice seed so far.
Yeah,
Wugga. Yeah, Wugga's known for doing that.
Yeah, so. Yeah, he will continue hatching once he gets the chance.
Probably gonna find the elevator first, most likely.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't think he's able to get a U-boat egg anymore, right? On floor 17.
No, 15 is the last floor to get the U-boat.
Look at all that experience, that cute little experience train.
Oh, I don't know about cute, but whatever.
Pickets are my favorite monster. I used to fuse them with an unlocked balloon for magic, give them breath, then I would give them fuse them with a clown to get them double magic, and then I'd raise up breath, so basically it would be level whatever. And then everything you feed them in the tower, from copper, swords, wands, will recover them like a pita fruit, so you can have a bazooka on your shoulders at all time, basically, just spamming breath. It was my favorite thing to do as a kid.
That does sound
That's a Maneuver.
That's a Maneuver, yeah.
That's a leather shield, dodging. There's a 3% extra dodge for the leather shield.
Let's see, here
what
goes
are you...
First. Probably Plumpa egg?
Yep. Yeah, why?
Well, that's one way to get rid of him. I don't know what's wrong with that threat.
Oh, we're going CC now.
Okay.
So we have a water queenie on Wugga's side. Fun fact, no one should ever make queenie wind. That's a bad strat, don't do that.
Yeah, that's pretty...
There is an elemental triangle of fire. Fire affects wind, wind affects water, and water affects fire. It's not an equal balance. Water is actually the strongest element in the game. By, like, a lot. There's only, like, 2 strong wind monsters in the entire tower. Oh,
yeah,
Lady Deme got shot through Queenie there.
Yeah, that's Deme's in a bit of bind right now. She does have the resources, so just have to teach us how to use them.
There we go, and that's gonna make Queenie go behind her there.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, that looks good. And the egg was Wee Dog, so never mind.
Okay, if a strat is good, if you can get rid of it later, it's not a good initial strat, now is it? You just keep fire past the wind floors, change to water, you're basically golden for the rest of the tower.
Yeah. Oh, and
leather
another
shield.
dodge. Leather shield increases dodging quite a bit.
From 8% to 11% or something?
I'm not sure about the numbers, but yeah, it feels a lot.
If I recall correctly, Pule was the first one to use it in the tournaments to adamantly use the leather shield, actually, I should say. Because this was back before we had programmer and actual numbers and all this other stuff.
Yeah, because when you play the game casually, it doesn't tell you that the leather shield increases your evasion. It just says defense power 1.
Yeah.
So, like, nobody who's playing the game casually actually uses the leather shield.
Yeah, if you had a plus 99 leather shield and a plus 99 diamond shield, the leather shield would pay off more.
Well, definitely, yeah.
Which is the funny thing. Unless you have, like my brother had, was an arachne fused killer, and it got confused and murdered him. Like through the plus 99 diamond shield, because killers and crits.
Yeah. Okay. And we finally see. Oh, this is a bad spot. You can do the maneuver juking here.
You could transform it into. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Right.
Actually, what you could do there as well is. Okay, perfect.
Something
example,
like
that. So, yeah, you can actually give, like, when there's one item between you and Queenie, you can actually give, like, let's say, Wing Crystal to Queenie. It will fall beneath you. Walk forward, the medieval will still follow you, and it will, if it's in a hallway or outside of like a door frame, it will actually transform to the item before attacking you.
Oh,
so as long as you can pace yourself and make it walk over it will eventually transform into hallways. And we have the blind trap on the Deme side again.
Yep. Okay, good thing. Blind traps can be really, really bad if you're in a bad spot.
There's a blue collar on floor 12 for Le Deme. I know for a fact Wugga did not find that. That's actually probably why the plump egg was thrown, because there's no more water fusion idea if you have a CC as well.
Yeah.
Although I still would have kept it just for an egg bomb, like for later floors versus just a Minerva. This seems to be a bit of a waste for what it can kill, because when you do an egg bomb or what do they call it in the instruction manual? It's like a one use familiar, I think they called it.
I don't remember that they mentioned it in the manual, but
they do actually. It was posted.
Okay. I have read the manual.
Skeef posted it initially in the general chat. Using single-use familiars. So they had it as a mechanic for throwing bombs and stuff like that, or egg bombs. Oh, so if anyone wants to join, here's our Discord while we're talking about it. You do not have to be a speedrunner to join if you're a fan of the game. If you want to be, if I can actually type, there we go. If you're a fan of the game, you want to be notified of tournaments, whatnot, feel free to join. But when it comes down to it, though, like the single-use familiar, if you have an egg bomb and you throw it and it attacks, the monster hatching will be 50 levels above Ko's level. So if you're level 14, like on Wugga's side, it will hatch at level 64. That Palumpa can pretty much one-shot a maximum.
Yeah.
So like, using it on just the Minerva is kind of a waste. Like,
yeah, I do.
Keeping it from distractions for oh, we got the rise reflect there with the mirror shield. Oh, you waited. Le Deme waited instead of attacking.
All right, but she handles the situation anyway. But
so there's a shoving mechanic that might come into play here too.
Let's see how it goes.
Gonna make Queenie take a hit. Okay, then.
Yeah, they should be fine because Yuna is water.
No.
Okay. Still fine.
Still fine, technically. I don't think Lady Deme trusts the floor right now for traps. I think that's why she isn't playing Queenie behind her.
Possibly so.
Rest and get some HP back. And what a rude Griffin.
Ooh. The mirror shield has definitely paid off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's
still
my favorite shield.
How many reflex does she have already?
Yeah.
Was that like 4th?
I know it was low down 2 rises at minimum, so it's the minimum 3. If I missed the 4th one, I'm not surprised. But the thing is, the winged creatures in the tower, so unicorns, blocks, whatever, they tend to have magic, which cause status effects. Restoration is normally water. So you normally have, probably would want to, take out the spider there. And then, I think the wee dog just woke up. It's hard to tell with those stupid things.
Yeah,
No,
it's actually
okay.
pretty hard to
I'm
tell.
still asleep.
Yeah, still asleep, yeah.
Yeah, those are actually the one monster which doesn't really change much between awake and asleep. You have to actually look at the front of them and see if their eyes are white. You can't oh, there's 2 elevators. You can't really check to see if
I think the shaking animation is a bit faster if the wee dog is awake.
possibly.
I'm not completely sure.
Ooh, got Tamina fruit. Best
Really
fruit in the
good.
game.
Yeah, Ice Rock Ball and Tamna Fruit. That's a really good room right there.
Lady Deme got hit just by a slow trap and used my health seed to correct that, because that is horrible to be hit by.
Yeah, you just have to remember that it doesn't wear out exactly the same turn you actually use the health seed. So you have to have like one safe turn while still your enemies have the two turns.
This is a very generous seed for supplies. Getting a water ball as well, because that helps a lot. Like that was Adarsis in one of the first or actually the first tournament. Ended up using and showing us the power of the water ball, which was extremely overpowered to begin with. And of course the unicorn comes back.
Yeah, when I played this game casually, I actually liked the water ball a lot, and I remember using it a lot because I don't know if the game it does probably tell you what it does, but at least I figured it out. Yeah, at least I figured it out. So I remember using water ball a lot.
Ooh, we got the stream wand finally.
Okay. So let's see that damage.
Yeah. Recovery ball. Get rid of the golf wand. Come on, get rid of the golf wand.
Or a wake up herb, which is probably the worst. Probably the worst herb. It's debatable, but. Okay, the Palumpa is actually protecting.
Yeah, you can't just snipe the block with the fireball. So here's the damage of the Blizzard Sword. 59 damage for Blizzard Stream Wand.
That's nice.
Oh, I would never use a Tamina Fruit in that. Tamina Fruits have the capacity to perform the Immortality glitch or the Talamudi glitch. That was almost really... Okay. That's almost really bad. No, it's gonna get hit first. You have to take into account the items slow up the turn order. So it's gonna get... Oh, no!
No.
Okay.
Not this time.
All right.
Okay.
I would have not walked back into that room. That's clearly a trap room. Lady Deme doing the right thing and leaving the golf wand on the ground. I'm not a big fan of the wind element, if you can't tell.
Yeah, golf wand is really... You only basically use it if you haven't found any other ones. So.
Yeah. Stream wand, honestly, like again, with the if you think of it like obviously a 3-way weakness kind of thing, like Pokemon, water is extremely overpowered because the things which are fire don't really have other things than just power behind them, and if you have the elemental weakness, you're fine. Even a water creature with proper movement and attacking can lose to a wind creature, like easily. or sorry, can beat a wind creature, and then wind is just defenseless to fire. So Queenie being a natural fire monster, changing to water later after level 12, because that maxes out the mixture magic damage, you're basically fine. Like, there's really not much issue.
Yeah, that's right. It's really good to have a Stream Wand and a Water Cune at this point.
I see here that there'll be a 1 free attack. He moves it down, closes it in, second free attack on Wugga's side, and then AI 3 to
Finish it off. 48.
Yeah.
48 damage on a Viper. So.
AI 1 does take quite a bit more MP, just because normal physical attacks do take up 1 whole MP. Mixture Magic takes up 1/3, which is sure, why not? I never understood that part. Ooh, Light Seed, that's actually not that bad. There is a call to bring back Queen of Fire in the very, very late floors, if need be.
Yeah, Wugga does have to feed something to Q&A pretty soon. Getting low on MP. The Wee Dog egg would be fine, but too bad it's already hatched. Would be nice if you could feed the familiars as well afterwards.
Oh no, the picket stole the wake up herb.
Oh, that is unforgivable.
Yeah. We see plump rank strats coming in effect with the
Stealth.
Yeah. Stealth, oddly enough, can... Yes, they can. The meat could help, but only when the monster is low MP. It doesn't really help versus wild monsters unless you've been fighting them for a while, and no one really does that, is kill them. It only really affects you, the player. Again, the game's mean.
Yeah. It stole like their shield from them. Yeah.
I used to think when I was a kid, I'm like, oh, if I make the wee dog throw a bunch of meat, pick it up, I can use it in the tower to like distract them out of rooms. Nope. They don't care when they're full MP. You really have to make them like waste everything, and then be like, oh, I want to eat the meat for like 2 MP or whatever.
Yeah. So I wonder if this is the same Wee Dog egg. Which Deme is hatching right now.
Is the picket coming?
Of course. Is it the one who took the layer shield? If it is, it's just will continue on its way.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, so
they
made it.
Picking a fight with the block.
Oh, that's. I wouldn't do that. Can we? No. We can agree on that.
Yeah, there's certain monsters you don't want to pick a fight with. One of them being blocks, because they can paralyze you. Zoos are the other one. They also can paralyze you. A lot of things can paralyze you, actually.
It's the worst thing in the game.
Yeah. Perspective. Yep. There we go. Nope. And then Zoo move down. That's a stealth.
That's a stealth.
Oh, Wugga.
Resources.
Yeah.
Still fire charges left.
Okay.
Alright.
If only you kept that tumbler of fruit,
This is actually...
Doing tau immunity, yep. You're not going far.
Okay,
go the other way. Now the stealth is right behind you. Just wait. Oh, no, okay, fine. You might as well wait for Earthquake at that point. It's like, you don't know what else is here. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, stealths are surprisingly mean when they want to be.
Yeah, Wugga can't run right now because there's a monster within 6 spaces of him, and it's right beside him. You can't see it. We clearly saw him throw it into there, but you gotta be really careful.
So Wugga on 26, we have approximately 20 minutes left.
Yep. Also, you're right about that poulet, but at the same time, resources are useless if you die. And he's still holding on to that fireball, so you better remember that has empty. Although level 18 does guarantee Acid Rain can kill most things on these floors. I think Napless can potentially survive, though.
Yeah, possibly. He still has the one charge
It's just
left.
a picket again. Yeah, it's a new picket. It came in. Queenie is home safe in the dirty hovel. Yep. Oh, hey. That's, really not picking up the egg.
Ooh. Okay.
I would have that would have been perfectly fine to pick up the egg and bag it. Unless, of course, there was, no inventory space. I'm unaware of Wugga's inventory space there. And you pick up all that copper and gold and silver, sure. Fun fact. Oh, okay. Fun fact. If you were to get to the top of the tower, you see on Lady Deme's side it says 164 gold. The second you touch the ultimate egg, it doubles.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, I've noticed that in quite a few of my speedruns. Where after you returned, oh, I have like 8,000. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, oh yeah, it doubled. I'm like, what an odd thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's completely useless unless you're doing the original bookless run, where you're trying to get 31k really early or whatever.
So we finally see some poison ball usage, which is not that common. But if you have the time, poison ball can be really, really powerful. As you see here, you can take out a Napless like that.
Yeah.
Takes a little time, but it can be really, really powerful.
Floor 20 for Lady Deme on the Viper Town.
Everybody loves Viper Town.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, yeah, Wugga has all the small nuances down. Because wands have a higher chance of missing than you being unarmed. So if you're going to do 1 damage, you want to make sure you deal that 1 damage. Yeah, unfortunately, Lady Deme forgot that you actually have to throw Queenie to have Queenie do the extra hits for AI1. If you place Queenie down, Queenie will always waste his turn.
Yeah.
It's really aggravating.
Right. Oh, another killer.
Zooming in the camera to prevent lag. Oof.
Okay, this is
Okay, leather shield.
Leather shield. This man is crazy.
No one should have walked next to. Yeah, exactly. Block it off as well, so if it, it's gonna be one more attack and it's gone, and then it's gonna look after the other one now. That'll give you enough time. Yeah, there you go. Because killers have increased critical chance for their ability, and they can just straight up murder everything in sight. I'm glad he picked up that 19 copper. I really am. on floor 31, I believe, right?
Yep, 31.
I'll ask him about that later in the first match. Trap loop, always useful. Honestly, if you find a loop, you should always either pick them up or use them. There is never a reason not to use them in games. Treasure loops, even if you don't need treasure, you can always identify where rooms are on the map.
That's right, and with the trap loop, you can actually find a go-up trap on top of that, so that is really helpful.
Yeah, even if you can't find an elevator, there's still a small chance. There's a frog trap there. Let's pick up the tyrant.
Did we see Beldo at all?
Yes.
31.
Beldo was not sleeping.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just missed it. There was something going on Deme's side at that time.
Tyrants are little special monsters. They'll keep looping in the same room. Actually, Wugga misplayed there. If Wugga would have just left the Tyrant actually would walk down and around and left, and actually exit the room. So that was a needless ice rock ball there. This is just any percent. Welcome as well. First of all, I'll post this again because it has been a while. We have an Azure Dream Speedrunning Discord. If you're a fan or whatever, feel free to join. This is Rock Me to the Top. It's basically any percent with some quality of life changes at the start just to speed things up. That's a very well placed egg. You know that?
Yeah. Convenient.
Monster loop. All the monsters are over there. Okay.
Okay.
The commentator's curse coming, but we haven't seen a monster dead in a while. Just saying.
Just saying. Oh.
But yeah, this is basically how long are the runs? This is capped at 1 hour. This is the best of 3, so there'll be 2 more matches after this. So there's gonna be lots more to see. This game is extremely unforgiving and annoying for that regard. Oh, I thought you threw the hell seed at the glacier for a second. I'm like, what the heck? No, don't do that. Don't ever do that.
Double curling.
The quote-unquote Canadian strats that's pulling off from Questing for Glory. Floor 37. Taking a hit. That's a big hit.
17.
We have a lot of resources for new players, runners, of the like. Like if you join the Discord, we have a resources Google Doc. You'll be able to find everything you need. We've figured out things like how enemies move, AI manipulation, different functions. Like if you have a griffin, a picket will never steal from you. Zoos can never paralyze a zoo or a flame from roars. There's a lot of nuances, and then there's a weak ball using as a periscope to see through rooms.
Yeah, that's the only good usage for that.
Yeah, weak balls suck. Just straight up, like.
Yeah, but it's in the title. It's the weak ball.
Technically, yes. Oh, there's a trap there, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
We don't exactly know how enemies move through the rooms, like how they pick exits.
Yeah, the enemy AI is just a little bit confusing in this game.
Yeah, but if you want to join the Discord, feel free to. It's not a committed thing. Like we don't expect you to speedrun the game eventually. We have a lot of people who just lurk and wait for the tournament matches. We alert people with the Azure Watcher role. We'll be happy to give you that as well. Did he walk willingly on a chaos trap? Next to a maximum?
I guess so. Now we need to meet.
Olim?
Yeah,
you're gonna have to take the hit. Yeah, that's 66 damage last. It could be a damage roll.
Yay. Yep.
There you go.
There we go. Nothing to worry about. Okay.
You know how you just take your pet maximum for a walk?
There's still one acid train.
Yes, yeah, there we go.
Charge,
now...
I think.
No.
Or doesn't he have?
Okay, as lucky. Is he? Yeah, he's afraid of the glacier. He's right to be afraid of the glacier. No!
Oh no! Wugga's down.
Oh,
that was
Wugga.
38, right?
I think so. He always hides his HUD. I can never tell.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was 38.
Yeah. I'm trying to make some notes, and I think it's 38.
Yeah. But yeah, that's unfortunately the. Oh, there we go. That's unfortunately just the level of. The game hates you. That's it. And the game said no.
Takes a bath. But yeah, the time is running out. There's a 1 hour time limit for each round. So Deme would have to be able to climb
16 floors.
16 floors, so that's a tough one, but
Eventually doable still. Like we have seen some stupid things, but we know what the floors look like, and I don't think it is based on the layout.
Yeah, and there is go up.
That pause after you just realize what you walked over, you're like, darn it. Oh, let's switch.
Can't the go up trap actually go off if you're carrying?
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
You'll put down Queenie and you'll spring up.
Yeah, that's actually a bit unlucky there.
Yeah.
That it didn't. Okay.
Bye, Viper. Take that go up trap. There we go. But the runners can't see each other's screens. So all they know is we have not notified them that they won. Because potentially Deme can still get to floor 39. It's not likely because, again, we know the floor layout and how difficult it was for Wugga to navigate through things. We're going to see some egg strats here for...
Okay.
That's a big hit.
That's a big hit, but she can escape. But this is a bit hairy situation.
Yeah, normally you put the egg behind you, so then you can walk away from the Viper. No one likes a decur scroll if you don't need it.
And not anymore.
The Viper also took the shortcut. They're learning. Probably a sleep ball would be a good option here. Yeah.
Yep.
Because if nothing else, like you can at least buy a turn and hope it stays asleep. Sometimes sleep balls don't work the way you want them to.
Yeah, the enemy just keeps waking up. That can happen.
No, Wugga did not quit. Wugga died on floor 38. Once you die or leave the tower, you're done your run for the 1 hour. So a lot of runners just kind of do Mimi things, and one is just taking a bath in the barrel. Which hot tubs are great. I appreciate hot tubs in any form, and honestly, that looks very comfortable. There's a small Easter egg. If you keep taking a bath, some girls will actually come and make fun of you.
So yeah, Deme has around 6 minutes to get to 39. So.
Mm-hmm. There'll also be a second match later today on SpeedGaming 2. It will be me versus Damaged Plushie as well. That'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern. So we have another tournament match today, and we have one on tomorrow, I think, at 3 p.m. Eastern, if I remember correctly. Hope you have a great day, too. Yeah, it doesn't look like the pace that obviously with Deme right now is going to be able to make it. But again, the rules are we have to wait for the full hour to call a round, and then we'll reset to round 2. They'll show the seed screen, so we can check the seed, make sure they're both playing the same seed, and then after that we can continue on to match 2. This is best 2 out of 3.
And also, when you're playing and the match is still going, for the player there is excitement for the rest of because the players don't know each other's screens, they don't know where they are, so there's still the excitement that I might be in the lead to the very end. So.
And Wugga is a very fast runner, but Wugga also, like, again, the Tumina fruit, the Palumpa egg, like there's a couple mistakes there as far as, oh, that's a lot of monsters all of a sudden.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fine. And then sleep
you
ball,
still
maybe?
have. Yes, the fireball is probably empty.
Yeah. The first fireball you get always has 5 charges. That's the one you can bank on. Full Featritis, another run of this game, actually, when she used to run the game, she would actually have a piece of paper beside her at all times to note how many times she's used a spell ball. And she basically... Oh, that's a mirror shield gonna come in clutch there. The pits!
But that's the dead end. Oh no.
Having a fruit glitch, yeah.
Yes. Do we get to see that? Yep.
Yeah. Are you beg,
Right.
Queenie? And then you just kind of wait. So this is probably the end of the match now, because...
Yeah, because the earthquake's gonna...
You could use a poison ball. You could use a fire crystal.
Fire crystal, yeah.
What else would there be? You could use a recovery ball if you feel nice. It doesn't do anything, but...
Yeah, but the fire crystal should.
Oh, Salamander,
Or
where are you going? Oh, there you go. Oh, Salamander's bugged.
oh
It's in the door
yeah.
frame. Oh,
And
that's the glitch. That's the dumb glitch. Oh, that's
the immunity
heartbreaking.
wore off. Okay.
No, Salamander made it so there's something occupying that space, which then can hit Ko through the tile immunity glitch.
Ah, that sucks.
All right.
Wugga wins the first one.
Lay Deme says in the Discord, today I learned a valuable lesson about tile immunity.
I didn't even know how to do that. I mean, I do know that there is a glitch, but I didn't remember how to do that with
Yes,
some of the fruits.
that is why glaciers can break you out. Because it technically puts something in your tile and pushes you away. That's the only way it can correct it. So yeah, so Wugga gets 1 point here. And yeah, so basically, to explain the Tumbler Fruit glitch for those who don't know, fire crystals are very annoying because if someone's a salamander, it moves 2 times the base speed, and he will attack things and do whatever. If Lady Deme would have done nothing and just waited for Earthquake, she would have been up to the next floor and obviously run out of time because it takes like 6 minutes. It's annoying. But what happened there was the tile immunity glitch basically erases the presence of Ko by using a frog on your familiar that you're holding. It makes it so you're basically an empty tile, so therefore they can't hit you. Since the salamander is something that actually can occupy a space, it walked onto Lady Deme and basically made it so salamander can't be hit. Something has to be hit, and Block was able to punch Ko, or the player. And that is a horrible situation. And this is why I actually really dislike the Fire Crystal, because the Fire Crystal actually can't do damage when there is an enemy standing on a piece of copper or something. There's a lot of finicky things about the Fire Crystal, which I don't like.
Yeah, you can also get the soft lock with.
Yes, exactly. Like, there's a lot of problems with the Fire Crystal, and I've never enjoyed it.
Yeah, I use it as a last resort, but that was one of those situations. But all right, now you know.
Yeah.
Don't use it when you're doing the immunity glitch.
Yeah, like it will cost you, and obviously the way it was working was the door frame in particular is the dangerous point, just because you can't do anything to dodge. Oh, so we'll make sure their seeds are fine.
Yep.
21460, 21460, and thank you, Noisy Cars. 21460. Yep. So yeah, so that's round 1. Round 2, we can continue again and whatnot. I'll explain the rules, but honestly, like the seed actually was quite generous for items. -1s at the beginning. Everything else kind of, you had a lot of spell balls, you had a lot of whatever. And if anyone wants to play these seeds, you can. They are in the Discord. They are in the Rock Me to the Top tournament tab and stuff like that. So like, let's say you wanted to see if you can do better. You can. You can. If you have the bin file, go to adrando.com. You can get the seed, get the bin file, run it, and you can see how you would do. And it's actually kind of neat that way that you can just replay towers. Because if I recall correctly, and I could be corrected if Gene, if you know how this works, there's like 3 different codes of RNG running every frame, which is resetting things on how the tower is generated. So because of that, it's like there's no way to ever, before we had Programmer, to play a fixed seed tower because it was just mind-blowingly random, basically, at that point.
Yeah, being able to play the same seed is definitely a godsend to these tournaments.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be, do you have better luck than your opponent? And honestly, I don't have that talent when I play. Most of my deaths are always just straight up like, hey, I hit a paralysis trap or sleep trap, or I didn't turn the camera on one. I'll confess on that one, but that's still me. I'm not going to turn the camera.
Yeah, good thing I play the Japanese version where turning the camera is so slow. So I've also learned to play without rotating the camera. But I do die a lot as well. So
Well, the one thing which is interesting as well, we forgot to point out, is when you looks like they're both going to be ready soon as well. Okay. Luck, have fun. Good luck. Have I can type. There you go. Thank you for Currybot. Makes things much nicer.
yep.
Fun fact: Currybot is a lot of fun in the Discord if you want to mess around with it.
Yeah, our little mascot, if you will.
Yeah. Which has honestly made tournament organization much easier. So they're going to be heading off soon. Yes, Azure Dreams. This is a wonderful game. I will again post the Discord link to our Discord. Huzzah. Feel free to join. You don't have to be a speedrunner to join. If you're a fan, if you want to follow the tournaments or take part in the future tournaments, feel free to join. We'll be having one in a few months' time after this one as well. I meant to check. This is not... This is a winner bracket, isn't it? Or...
This is the losers bracket.
This is a losers bracket. Okay, yeah. So the winner of this will face the winner of me and Damage Plushie.
Yeah, I think so.
So you'll see here that we will be getting the same 5 items. There'll be a quality of life change that people who are new to this may not see. Is all the 5 items in the first floor are now at the front, and Queenie will shut up at the start. That was the biggest time save that we could think of when making the randomizer.
Yeah.
This is have Queenie stop talking.
Yeah, if you take a dictionary and check quality of life changes, it says that Queenie says something.
I had it. Oh, she accidentally pushed triangle. Canceled the name selection.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happens. But you can rename.
Change the Queenie.
Yeah, you can rename him afterwards if she wants to. But...
So here's the same 5 items: medicinal herb, copper sword, witch shield, which honestly people have learned to appreciate now because, yeah. Fireball with 5 charges. It's unidentified, so you have to keep track of it. And it's gonna be a random colored egg, which will contain a plumpa. And then we're back at floor 2 to 5 for looking for resources.
Yep.
So if anyone in chat has any questions, me and Jean are more than happy to answer them. The first level is the most important one. Once you get to floor or level 2, you get 10 extra HP. After that, don't expect that for the rest of the tower because you only get like 2 to 3 or 4 every level. It sucks.
Yeah, a couple of especially the first one, but a couple of first level ups actually make a difference. But after that, at least HP wise, it's a little bit not that great. But the game is a bit scary before you get the first level up. So.
Mm-hmm. There's a bomb trap in front of that door. Again, I would love to see a monster den.
Oh, I bet you would.
I did in my last match. Is I had to use a holy scroll and a kraken in front of me, and then I had to lure all the enemies down the hallway, throw the confusion scroll, take a hit, and then use the confusion scroll monster to bottleneck the hallway so all the monsters would leave me alone. There's a million different ways to play through this game in one way or another. Monster dens just make it a little bit more spicy than people like.
Well, yeah, I died in a tournament because of a monster den, so... yeah, I want to see that too, now that I think about it.
I remember Sand Knight had the most famous death in the monster den is death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Oh, pickets, right?
Yeah, did nothing but pickets is pecking him apart the entire time.
That is just rude.
And curling. Curling was still the best one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a 52 tile, one room floor thing. It was just brilliant. Loved it. There's a lot of memes in this community. Oh, I have to dampen my towel soon. It's so hot here.
Yeah, but the curling gold had to go to Canada, so.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's sand night.
Are you jealous?
It's normally the prairies which have
for
the
not getting the curling gold. I mean.
Oh no! I don't want that honor. He could have that one. I was actually lucky enough to commentate that one. So if you actually ever go to the Azure memes thing and check the pin channel, it's there. I made sure everyone could find it.
That's possibly the best clip ever.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird quirks about this game that we've discovered the last 2+ years of being a community. Back before the community was formed, we had no idea how to run this game. We just kind of assumed it was, can you get to the top? And now, honestly, about 60% of runs probably have the materials to get to the top now. We have the knowledge to outmaneuver monsters and do other things like that.
Yeah, if you play this game casually and you think that the game is really, really hard, which it is, but if you join the Discord, if you check the all the strats that are available, you will become a lot better player. Like every one of us was compared to what we are now. We were really bad at this game because the game doesn't tell you about all the tricks you can do. But it's still a difficult game. That's definitely true.
Mm-hmm. Also, with the Azure Dreams Randomizer, you can also unlock the second tower of the game, which is all sorts of horrifying.
Yeah, so, I still haven't had the courage to step onto that tower.
Now, the second tower is disgusting for a difficulty increase, even with Azure Dream standards. Also, you see here Wugga picking up some useless swords. Honestly, a good strategy to have in general is to just keep throwing them for easy damage from a distance for the early floors. Eventually, you start only doing 1 damage anyway, but you can do 12 or 13 against a griffin and stuff like that. So it's good for a little while if you happen to have it. Oh yeah, you can do it through a Game Shark, or you can do it through the Azure Dreams Randomizer. Basically, what it boils down to is having a key item in your inventory, and on the second floor, normally there's an elevator to the top right that you continue. There's an elevator to the top left, technically, that they just took out. That's it. And it gets unlocked when you have that item or whatever, and then you can just continue it. But like for every minute you spend on that floor, like you get more. Again, I don't know if you're part of the Discord or not. I've lost track of how many people. We had that. You can ask in our questions Discord. All sorts of things we can get you set up. We have save files ready for people as well that are unlocked that have all the things on them. I think Cluter made that one if I remember correctly. Stream One's doing all sorts of good damage right now. I think this is the same floor as the last one? No, he's circled around. Okay, never mind. But I'm pretty sure I saw that elevator room on Wugga's side before.
Yeah, I think it was the same one. It's just circled around, but it's possible to have multiple elevators.
Yeah, the second tower does, I think, become impossible eventually, because again, the longer time you spend in it, the harder it is.
Ooh, it was a trap room.
Yeah, it looks like it. Free experience though at this early level. It's nice. Second cup of tea.
So Deme on floor 4.
Oh,
not as generous seed so far as the previous one. But Deme still hasn't, or did she find the one? But she hasn't.
No, I think the one was on floor 5.
or 4 maybe. So maybe on
Yeah.
this floor. Yeah.
Like, you really do want to find as much as possible. I think there might be a trap in front of Wugga. Nope, okay. I'm
Yeah,
slowly
maybe-
figuring out how traps spawn in the door frames, and I'm almost like 20% correct each time. But the fact that they spawn on the right-hand side of the door more often than not, unless they're across from another opening, which is why the left one is happening on Wugga's side there. Because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to protect the monsters as they travel. That's a lot of Minivas. Yeah, there's one there as well. That was on the right-hand side. Like, I'm trying to figure out exactly how it spawns, but I'm more concerned on how many traps spawn in the entrances of rooms more than anything else, truthfully, now.
Yeah, they can be really scary.
I know that, Chai, but there's still a pattern.
So yeah, even if you find a really good weapon early, you don't necessarily want to equip it right away because it might be cursed. And if you don't have a decurse scroll, first of all, it gives you -1 attack, it gives you lower accuracy, and you cannot remove the weapon or shield. So even if say, I'm not sure if Deme has the Stream Wand or not in her inventory, but it's possible that she has it, but she doesn't want to equip it just yet because afraid that there might be a curse.
Yeah. And there's a decurse scroll on Wugga's side, so eventually, hopefully Lady Deme will find one as well, just to have in the inventory in case you want to switch your equipment. But there's also the other aspect of the curse status stays on you until you leave the tower, and that prevents you from having good dodge. It builds up throughout the game, but basically if your luck stat is stuck at 0 because of having a curse item equipped, even if you take it off, it sucks. Like, you activate traps more often, you don't dodge as often, like there's a bunch of bad things that happen because of it.
Yeah.
And you have to find a cure-all herb to restore that back to being a state where it can grow. And it's really annoying. And that's honestly one of the more punishing things, because if you get like floor 1 and you're kind of stuck on, something, it's just bad.
Yeah, usually when I search the floors 1 to 5, if I don't find a Scarlet Wand or Life Wand or maybe a Fire Sword, I usually just stick to the Copper Sword.
Mm-hmm. You can honestly keep the Copper Sword probably till floor 10, like really stretching it if you get a decent amount of levels. But after that, like, Krakens, Garudas, like, you're not going to be doing enough damage anymore. Oh, so this is the trap room we actually were aware of that Wugga used, so I'm actually kind of curious how many traps Lady Deme is going to set off. Well, 1.
Poison? 1 for now. He's going to come back to this room, so.
Yeah, there's also one, I think, in the top left. Like, I can't remember the exact layout of those traps, but this is why it's like a fixed seed tower is so kind of scary. Is the commentators know what's coming up on the other one who's slightly behind, or likewise, like, depending if Lady Deme would have went left instead of right, it would change the thing. Oh, I meant to say as well, you can see how every single time they load into another floor, the camera circles to them. Experienced runners will use that to actually identify what's on the floor based on that path, because the path will always take a big C. That's the only way I can really describe it, from the top left-hand corner of neutral or natural north on the map, and go all the way down to where Ko is. So we'll see here on Wugga's side. They're in the center. We saw nothing on the top left, going all the way down. We saw a room to the left there, but if we were trying to find the elevator, going north, east, and south in that pattern, going clockwise, probably would be a better choice of finding. I think it's a little bit too early for a Garuda, but that might be a U-boat egg, and that might make Wugga happy.
Yeah, it's early for Garuda, but it could be U-boat.
Yeah. But when it comes to the floor layout, like, you can easily find find the area where the elevator might be more likely to be. And because of that, it's really useful. And also, you can also spot eggs. You can also spot, like, on the turn-in, you might spot a wand. It might be worth doing that. I think that's a 2-shot for the maneuver, or is this shy? I think that's 36, right? No, 34.
Yeah. Deme in a little bit of a pickle right now.
A little bit of monster train, yeah. That's a bit... If a miss happens, that's game over.
Yeah, he has to use a resource here.
Okay, there you go. That's fine. Definitely use a medicinal herb if you got it. Or nope.
Or not. Okay. Entering rooms with this HP is pretty scary because you can step on a trap and die instantly, so... Let's see if she risks that. Or I don't know if she has a medicinal, but
she might have already used it.
Yeah, that's possible too.
But yeah, there was a clown and a dreamin to the room north of Wugga spawning in. And I didn't see anything kind of useful going down from the top left. Ooh, that's a warp trap. Oh, prison. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, that was a good scout there.
Yeah, the prison trap again can be forgiving if you get out of paralysis early, which is a random chance per turn. It can last forever though. It's really annoying.
Oh, there's a go-up trap.
No. Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say,
Okay.
the go-up trap, if it didn't activate, you would take a hit.
Yeah.
He could have U-boat danced a little bit more just to make sure. Lots of trap loops, like a lot of trap loops.
Yeah, let's see if he finds another go-up trap. No need. There's the elevator.
Got a bomb. Oh, this is floor 12. Looking for.
I think it's 10.
Deme deciding what to do now. There we go. Oh, there's a Minerva behind that balloon. That's why.
Yeah. This is not a fun situation at all. How is she going to play this?
You got the Olim. It feels bad to waste it, but at the same time, you also have miscellaneous scroll as well. You can also throw that and confuse the enemies.
Yep, that's a bit.
Oh, it's still hit Queenie.
Oh, a little bit risky. Okay. Still need to get rid of the balloon there.
Retreat long enough that you get some HP. That might be a misstep. Yeah.
Oh, no, now she has to use something. Oh.
Okay, Queenie can survive for sure. I've told a lot of new runners playing this game that resources are useless if you're dead.
Yes, yes.
And that's a mentality you have to get into. It sucks to use Olim fruits and balloons and other things, but at the same time,
yeah,
if you die, what's the point?
Yeah, that's right. I feel like I've used Olim on every enemy in this game, so...
Pretty much. I know on some of the matches I've done in marathons and stuff like that, I have killed a Plumpa with the ultimate egg, like egg bombing it. So like I know I've done stupid things in this game, and I know Olim fruits have just been everywhere. It's like, well, it's like I always like to think of like, oh, you're sending it back to the town to deal with. So it's like, here, have a killer. You know, they'll deal with it when they get back. And maybe that's why the hospitals always has injured people in it in the town. That's slow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We're good to get slowed. Wugga does have holy
See,
bells. He could potentially use one and then just stay if things get too dangerous looking.
He also has some health, so...
Or 8 egg on the enemy side.
Yep, that's the... that's the... That could be a U-boat, so...
Oh, so Wugga waited 19 turns there, or something like that, to untransform from that frog. It's by holding down the triangle and circle button. It did not last 1 turn. Just as a heads up. It looks different and whatever, but it's quite different.
Yep.
Another trap loop. Yeah.
Trap loop, heavy seats.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good example of the controls being different in the Japanese version, because it's X and square. And in this it's triangle and square.
Is circle attack then?
Yeah, triangle and circle. And circle is attack, yeah.
Oh god. X is attack for North American and PAL controls.
Yeah.
That U-boat.
Right.
Oh, that Kraken.
Ooh.
Holy Bell? Okay, it got slowed. That could have been catastrophic if Wugga would have taken the hit walking towards the Kraken there.
Krakens are not fun. They're one of the most powerful creatures in the whole tower, and they appear pretty early on.
Oh yeah, floor 12. There you go. There's a blue collar on Wugga's side. Iron shield.
Yep. What is the egg? If they had truth glasses, they would probably check the
use
egg.
it on it, yeah. Floor 13 for Wugga.
Okay, floor 9 for Deme.
Saw a Griffin coming into the room with Wugga there. But Wugga does have a +1 ice shield, so pretty much all Griffins are manageable at this point.
Yeah, like after Leather and Mirror Shield, I like the Ice Shield the most.
Yeah, Water is honestly the best. Unless, again, you're versing a Golem. Don't do that. Don't pick a fight physically with a Golem. You're not going to have a good day.
Yeah.
Actually, I would have actually put Ko in front and actually protected Queenie there. Just because of the Ice Shield blocks so much damage from Rise and other things. Another trap loop.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, I actually missed Wugga getting the Scarlet one, but seems to have one.
Oh, yep. Oh, there we go. We got the egg hatching now.
Ooh.
Place your best, chat.
But
what do you think it will be?
Is that the right? Is that the right egg? Is that the right egg though?
Yeah, that's It started at 80%.
Yeah.
Okay, all bets are off with the Palumpa.
I think that's the one.
I think Wugga was getting it ready so they can hatch it quickly, then fuse it to get the Water Queenie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure Queenie or Wugga has a Stream Wand as well.
Yeah, I think that's the.
Oh,
hello. And what do we have here?
We like floor 14 eggs in this community.
Yes, it's floor 14, floor 15 eggs are really good. They could be either Garuda or the mighty U-boat.
Mm-hmm. The one thing which I taught, the one thing I taught Fee when we were playing this game is, Revan, you've been wrong every time you said that for the record. When it comes to
truth glasses, maybe?
Hopefully truth glasses. There we go.
Yes. Now we see the egg.
Clown. Shouts to Darcis. Not because he's a clown, but his favorite monster.
It is good for fusions, but I didn't see if Wugga picked up the blue color. So.
Yeah. Wugga did pick up the blue color.
Okay, but there's another pair. There's the other egg.
I had to
no.
pillar 6.
That's
But
nice.
yeah, one thing I did teach Fee when you're playing this game casually: approach eggs at a diagonal angle because a bomb trap might take it away from you. There's no reason to risk those rare eggs and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's just rude if it happens. It was kind of weird for Wugga to use the truth glasses on or is he hatching the clown now, or
I think that's
the other? Is this the clown?
I
or is
want to
this
say it was the unmarked egg.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, we should have this command here now, right?
We will soon
There we go.
see. 94, 96,
No.
98, 99.
Nope,
Oh,
it was
no,
the clown.
it was the, yeah, it was the clown. Yeah. Yep. And here comes the fusion.
Level 22 Labrid.
With the Scarlet Wand. That's pretty good.
Yeah. There's diminishing returns when it comes to magic levels, though. Also, take off that
Yes.
shield.
Yeah.
Do
Yep.
not fight with the ice shield versus a Garuda. It's actually better to take off your shield due to the elemental weakness.
Yeah.
E-curse, don't need that. Like, if you ever want to have something of a painful experience, equip an Earth Shield and try to find a bomb trap.
Oh no. Oh no no.
Like, oh yeah, 56 damage. Like, okay, cool. And likewise, you get hit by a Rise or something, or Breath with the Earth Shield, you're going to have a really, really bad time. That's why Ice Shield's kind of the mark above it, is all physical spells are always fire-based, so you can at least have a good chunk of damage blocked from that.
That's right. Yeah, even if Earth Shield has its uses, I never use the Earth Shield. I don't.
I think Wugga is actually looking for a Balrog.
Yeah, he wants that Garuda, I think. Wants to find a rose fruit and get the Garuda when still has a chance.
Oh, Deme using the Leam Fruit on the Kraken to hit the slow trap. It's a lot of resources to seed now. They picked up a lot. I would always keep the Relim because you tend to get hit by blind more than anything else.
True. And 3 holy bells, so.
Got our
There's
first
the-
instance of a warp trap.
Okay, this is the first warp trap today, so.
He has star glasses. He can use it, and he can use a Mahel seed, I think, too. Where is the elevator?
Elevator is far away. So this could be it.
Oh!
This could be it for Q&A. Not
Beat the
yet.
Garuda. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to get there in time, though.
Deme on floor 13, so not that far behind.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the go-up trap.
14.
Oh, yoing! 14.
God, where is Queenie?
Just, okay.
Trap scroll, don't care, and then there we go. Queenie survived. So what Wugga did there was changing from AI 1 to AI 2. Because AI 2 makes them wander without attacking. And because of that, they will kind of follow and go around the path or whatever. That's fine. That's doable, whatever. I would have stayed on floor 17 for a little bit more recovered. And got a couple more things. Oh, so that's a horrible room to start in.
Yep.
Holy Bell, maybe? Otherwise, you're using up a lot of resources.
Yeah, holy bell. Yeah, because there's so many holy bells.
Didn't change AI 3.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Oh, God. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, they unless they're 6 spaces away, they're gonna swarm the entrances like that. They're really annoying. But when it comes to using AI too, you make your monster wander when you know where they are and stuff like that. But if they start attacking, you change it to AI 1 so that they hopefully can defend themselves and you can get to the elevator in time. That is Clown Egg. Wait, that was 2 Clown Eggs? No, because they're 2 different colors.
Yeah, I think there is still. Ouch!
Not just a confused hit, but also a critical as well.
What are the odds of that? Oh,
I think it's 4% of 1 in 8.
Ouch. That was bad.
Deme, definitely. You don't have the HP to play around with these arachnes. There's something else for sure.
Yeah, they are nasty.
It was a bloom egg. Deme identified a bloom egg.
Oh yeah, that's the one we still didn't know. Okay, Wugga in a bit of a pickle here, but he does have the resources, so okay.
Oh, we now know what's in the last egg at least. So
yeah. So no U-boats, no Garudas. Maybe next time.
Either round 3 or friendly third, don't know. Although, honestly, Wugga's not that far ahead of Deme.
Yep, it's pretty close.
Wugga's been struggling with a lot of movement more than anything else, truthfully, right now. Pillar and Fireball, I think that's now the second use of the Fireball on the Deme side, if I recall correctly. You can pick up the Sleeping Spider. Nope, okay.
Oh.
Pick up the Sleeping Spider. No.
What?
Okay, now you just have a spider in your hand. That's a problem. I think it's a Holy Bell time again.
Yeah, looks like it.
There we go.
Oh, Deme finds a binding ball.
Ooh.
I don't think Wugga found that.
No.
That's a really good ball. That's one of the best ones.
Fun fact, you can actually... So this is a small time save that you can do. What Lady Deme did was she had to put down Queenie in order to... Thanks, troll.
Yeah.
Put down Queenie in order to try to pick up or get rid of an item or whatever, right? Try to hatch an egg until it... Oh, unfortunate hit. If you try to hatch an egg, it automatically puts you on it but doesn't use your turn to put down Queenie, and you just bag it right after. You can save yourself a turn.
And Deme is down on 15.
Yeah.
So
that means point goes to Wugga.
Point goes to Wugga, and Wugga wins the match.
Yeah.
So the troll was confused, but 2 consecutive
Bad luck
hits.
on that one.
Yeah. 2 consecutive hits, and that's that. Ouch.
First 20 now on Wugga's side as well.
Yep. So
Asking
are you ready
for a friendly third?
Yep. About the friendly third. I hope we see the friendly third. So Wugga has won the match, but we like to see more Azure Twins, right?
There we go.
So...
We got a friendly third incoming. So.
Yay! It's a happy day. And there's another match as well, so it's a really good day.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, so, but to explain what I was elaborating on further, is if you were to have something in your hand and you can't pick up stuff because your inventory is full. What you can do to at least get around putting down Queenie so you can position yourself for attacking again, is if you try to hatch an egg, the game takes out the egg until you push X, it doesn't cost a turn. So you can theoretically have Queenie in your hand, try to hatch an egg, put Queenie down where you want by positioning yourself first, because he goes down in front of you, put the egg back in, and then you can do AI1.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's all sorts of things I've been holding on to for this tournament, but like that was a situation that actually would call for it. But you could technically use, because the egg doesn't matter until you push X for the first time.
Wow.
So there's a lot of stupid things in this game, which is wonderful.
The new strats just keep coming and coming.
Yeah, and there's also I know Baldwin made a tutorial a long time ago how to use an egg to do moonwalking by messing up the animation of the game. That itself is useful, owning in swag, but I have seen Baldwin finish a run doing it, so it's worth it. All right, let's see. It'd be 220994. 220994.
That's fine.
And big credit to our wonderful programmer.
Yes.
Honestly, before he joined the community, we had no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, not playing on a fixed seed. It can be exciting, but it can also be very unfair.
Yeah, we used to have a couple marathon runs and stuff like that. I know me and Kane and me and Horza have done a couple runs where it was just a vanilla game, and oh man, it is extremely nerve-wracking. Where it's like, okay, it's like I'm on floor 20 after 30 minutes. Did they die? Like, I don't know if they die. Are they on floor 40 yet? Like, I don't understand. Like, did they get an elevator train? I don't have that.
Yeah.
At least with this one, you're like, okay, I found a Scarlet Wand. My opponent should have a Scarlet Wand as well if they went the same path. I should assume that they're just killing everything along the way as well. So it's a little bit easier on the mentality, but at the same time, if you know your opponent has what you have, it gets nerve-wracking as well because, like, oh, I found tons of resources. It's like, they're on floor 3 now, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
We're
really
waiting for Wugga to get back.
there's a whole there's a lot of psychology going on when you're playing and you don't know what the other one which floor the other one is on, and what has the other player found all the same resources than you have, and when you step on a nasty trap and you lose your Q&A, you're thinking like, the other player still has Q&A, right? And it's really nerve-wracking, and it's really fun. It's really fun to play these matches.
Yeah, it's actually really punishing as well because, like, if you're grinding out any percent, it's actually a very, I don't want to say unfun, but like when you're racing people, it's very enjoyable because if you die, you laugh at it like, okay, I died to like a dumb viper, or I died to like some cat jumping on my controller, I died from. I love you, Poulet, but that was just hilarious. Um, but when it comes to like all these different things, like you can laugh it off and have fun and then move on to the next game. When you're grinding it yourself, it can get extremely stressful to die to something dumb or misstep or whatever. And the community is great. Again, I'll post the Discord link here as well, and I'll do the whole commands for everyone else here. When it comes down to the community, like, no one really races against another person per se on the leaderboard. Like, if you want to try to beat a certain time, yay, go for it. We're all about trying to beat the tower. And that doesn't happen very a lot. Very a lot. I can English.
Yeah. The tower is so mean that everyone is against the tower, and that's that.
Yeah. And when it comes down to it, though, it's a lot of fun. Just to be able to say you can even get to floor 20 in half an hour or 40 minutes. Like, we have other categories that we didn't discuss beforehand. Like, we have first at 10, first at 20, first at 30. Wugga should be ready. He just said ready for countdown. So despite him watching the cutscene with the leg, he should be ready for the actual match. If not, that's on him.
Should we add the fruit?
Oh, yes. Yes.
There
we go. I love what Hex was saying that in the chat. Give the man his fruit.
Oh, right.
That is some weirdest phrase. But anyway, also while I'm here, roll a d2. Flip. It's the same thing. If you
runners are off.
Wugga is doing glitch damage.
All right. Okay. pay attention to this track.
Yep.
Whoop! Where is he?
Jumped so high that he jumped over the actual physical wall, and you can see Queenie spawn there to initiate the cutscene. So this is honestly truer to any percent right now with glitch entry.
Yep. You save a little bit of time, but now you don't have Q&A, so...
Yeah. So this is going to be a lot of... you also see Wugga manipulating his controls and stuff like that during that little thing, but it also shows the difference. Deme is just getting in the tower now. Wugga's on floor 2. Even with this quality of life improvement of the smaller floor and like no Queenie introduction and whatnot, like it's that much quicker.
Yeah, yeah. And normally you have the first tutorial floor, so all in all it saves... Oh, okay, that's a go-up trap. I don't know if he wanted that, but...
I mean...
There we go.
Yeah. Steel shield. Steel shield's a good shield. Like, it does rust, but it's like 6 defense or something, so... Oh!
Another.
He wants to get rid of that one, so he's going to have to use a fireball on it.
Yep.
He also wants the ball
Spell
there as
ball,
well.
yeah.
Watch it be weak. Oh, sleep. Okay,
Sleep.
that's actually useful. So yeah, enjoy Wugga. Probably gonna die at floor 10, but get all the resources and book it right up.
Probably, yeah.
Just wait. Just don't walk around. Like, seriously, do not walk. You can't pick it up if you have something in your hand.
Well, it was Melissa's spell anyway, so...
Yeah, I think the only person who's ever used that in a tournament setting is Sand Knight on the 2nd floor to get slightly more experience. So you didn't have to grind on later floors. But it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's the only usage for it.
Is Wugga just looking for glow-up traps?
With a troll in hand.
Oh, find that flame now.
Yep. They may find a blinder ball, which Wugga missed, thanks to the...
There's a glow-up trap.
That's, yeah.
You can pick up things within your hand, yes. But you also... I'm thinking elevators. You can't use elevators if you're holding something in your hand. You have to take 2 hits no matter what, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Steel shield will block that damage.
Yeah, Steel Shield is really good, especially in the early floors. Okay, recovery ball.
That'd be great for
Yeah.
Again, like, if you see a loop, use a loop. There's no reason not to. Any information is good information. You can see when you're walking against the grain of the monsters like this.
Now there's a train coming. This is a situation.
That's a lot of monsters. I think he's banking on... If that's a Holy Bell, maybe? Because there's like 2 more Menevas afterwards as well. Then those monsters...
Yeah, but he does have the Steel Shield, so...
That's still like 15 damage at minimum. Yeah, you're going for that bell.
Okay, it was a Holy Bell.
Yeah, it's 20 damage. Like, HP is a resource. Okay, now you have the height advantage, so yeah, there you go. 21 damage in total.
Oh. So many Manevas.
Yeah. Honestly, I would just use a sleep.
Or just...
That Steel Shield is paying off. Like, that extra defense is... is crucial in the early floor. Again, it doesn't matter later because you're gonna get hit for like 67 damage or something. But oh god.
There's the elevator, but oh fine, everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
As intended.
Yep, 10 HP left. Let's hope for a good spawn here.
Okay, there's a balloon up there, and we saw the elevator on the turn-in. You gotta take one hit no matter what, though.
Yep. And this time it's 8 HP left.
Mm-hmm.
Need another good spawn. He does have the Holy Bell, so...
Yeah, he does have the Holy Bell, but he also has to be careful of walking around in traps, too, with that low HP.
No, that's correct.
So, like, I would honestly have used Medicinal Herb a while ago. Because 11, or like 9 HP to 11, 15, like, that's a bomb trap range. Poe's been training his entire life with Nico drop kicking him for this moment. A for the mute button so no one has to hear me sneeze. Summertime.
Oh, Wugga's flying, but let's see how long.
Mm-hmm.
Floor 9 egg. Could be a U-boat.
No, you're doing it wrong. There's that height of 2 difference on the floor. You can use the height and actually keep the bloom at bay, then walk out the room after taking the egg. Oh, you see the elevator up through there. GG's anger is appeased. That makes sense. Here's where the trolls and the bowguns are extremely annoying.
Yep. You don't have your pet to protect you. So.
No.
You just have to take the arrow to the knee.
Like Deme just jumping on a bomb trap and walking it off.
Deme moving on to floor 5. We're looking for the resources.
Oh, we gotta run one room floor.
Okay.
That's on the other. Okay, use a holy bell here. Come on.
What?
Okay, one monster got teleported there. There's a,
Yep.
a trap in the middle.
Oh. 18. Come on, Wugga.
Use a holy bell.
Use the holy. If it would have missed the trimming it. Yep.
There we go.
2 HP left. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Just a normal Friday.
If it would have put you to sleep, you're dead.
What's the... What? You're crazy. Did he seriously do that just for XP, or...
I don't know.
Maybe he was trolling.
Haha. That's a joke. Bad one, but it's a joke.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
This is half the community when it comes to puns. Volcano finally woke up after the second time being...
Okay, there's the elevator, but there's also a Kraken.
And... yeah, you can do that and turn it around.
Okay.
You got the curse.
Ooh. That's a sound effect you don't want to hear.
Hello, SpeedGaming 2.
Hello.
Welcome to the friendly third. Oh, you're using the sleeping monster to block off the hallway.
Yeah,
well, you're not going to take the blue collar.
Why not?
Yeah, we actually didn't mention it initially. Floors like 11 to 14 are really dangerous for like the new elves, the volcanoes, the griffins, the krakens. It's another kind of segment you want to really run through fast.
Yeah.
Does it matter if you use a medicinal herb? Like, you're gonna lose like a good chunk of HP again. Oh, Minerva, okay.
That worked.
Oh no! oh no!
Oh, this is a very bad situation.
Okay, the warp trap didn't matter there.
One rise from the griffin, and that's it.
Pick up and walk away.
Ooh.
No. Oh, okay. You have the turns with the Mahelsi. You can pick up and walk away and stay safe and try to pick up again. There was no reason to do that. Yep, there we go.
Correct.
Floor 13.
Wugga's down on floor 13, so...
This is why you do not screw out of the griffins.
Yeah. Those are bad times. And now Deme has to get to floor 14 to win the friendly third.
Which, she has Queenie, she has quite a few resources, she has a Scarlet Wand.
Scarlet Wand, yeah.
Still no Life Wand in these, though. Like, I was actually kind of sad. It looks like there's a trap room up there as well. The trap room on Lady Deme's side there.
Yeah, it could be another go-up trap there. Not this time. But some extra.
Slow trap, prison trap. XP. Wow. And a warp trap.
Yeah, that's a bad room.
Going for a ride with Queenie.
Okay. Yep. Whee!
Oh, there you go. No, there's a bell there. What are you doing?
It was hidden behind that. Oh, familiar.
Yeah, familiar bells is actually one of the better things to actually... It's obscure to get, but it's actually worth it to get. Because if a warp trap were to happen, you could immediately send... you can call back your monster as well.
It happens more often than you would think.
I think Wugga's going to start trolling the townspeople by ordering stuff he can't afford. Yep. Sorry, Patty. So there are other categories to this game. You can have... Oh, he's trying to do the U-boat glitch here. Technically possible. There's book lists, there's 100%. Book list is basically not filling up the Pokedex of the game. Yes, you can U-boat and eat. Oh, Wugga. So, watching Lady Deme's side and not Wugga trolling the restaurant owners.
Yeah, Deme had a bad time with that bloom, but that worked out.
Back in the warp trap room.
Wanna try it again? No?
It's just there.
Oh, come on!
Floor 6 is honestly one you still can semi-explore and be safe. After that, you don't want to. Oh, okay, so I should mention as well, we didn't see these monsters. There's a balloon in the north room when Wugga was on floor 7. The difference is the randomizer base, if you have a pet out, changes. So this is why she started in a room with a bloom, a U-boat, and whatever. But the items are all the same and the layout's all the same. Oh, she put Queenie down on a confusion trap.
Okay, this is a situation.
Yeah, because Queenie can do quite a bit of damage, but also likes to spam bread when it's confused and you're in range. That costs a lot of MP too.
Now she has to pick Q&A up, run away from this bloom, dodge that. Run away. Does she has the turns to do it? Yep.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Works out.
Oh, time to wash some dishes on Wugga's side. The more expensive the dish, the more dishes you wash. Which to me look like mushroom heads, but whatever.
I'm not sure I've ever seen this scene. I probably haven't. Okay, there's a blind bloom, so that's going to be... Oh, yeah. Good idea not to fight that bloom, because there's a U-boat coming. Otherwise, it would have been free EXP, but...
You really don't want to mess with U-boats, no matter what.
Yeah.
Good trick. Great job washing the dishes. GG. Sounds dumb. Floor 9 for Deme.
Okay, she has to use something here, I think. Oh, it's just a fire charge. Yep. Clown is wind elemental, so one fire charge will take care of that. Bloom tries to brainwash Q&A, but again, but it doesn't work. Q&A is immune against.
That's
so. Yeah, fighting blooms with Q&A next to you is certainly a good idea because it's wasting turns.
Yeah, and that's the one trait. Like, there's a lot of traits throughout the game, like zoos are paralysis proof. Blind proof is unicorns. Poison proof is Noel's. Brainwashing proof is Queenie.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, that's oddly okay. So it's kind of annoying. Whatever.
Yeah, the only way to get brainwashed is by Bloom.
Fun fact: if you have like a level 50 monster and you go in the tower and you get brainwashed, good luck.
Oh yeah,
that sucks.
That definitely happened to me when I was playing casually.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, you lost all your good equipment. So we see here on floor 10, Deme is honestly probably in a good position to get some good levels here. Level 10, the worst thing you're going to find is the trolls with the bowguns. So you can use this, like, it's, oh, Restore Scroll, even better.
Restore Scroll.
Probably get with a Weak Ball. That'd probably be my first choice.
Yeah.
Wake Up Herb, just feed it for the free 3 MP.
Or just use the limit. Okay.
Blinder Sleep. Honestly, that's a hard pick. I would still probably pick Blinder just because of the usefulness and how long it lasts. Oscar, what?
Yeah. That's finished for well, actually, Shawnee, you can actually guess what Roska means in something you usually name Q&A, I think.
Fair enough. Trash or variants.
Yep, that's the one. So yeah, there you go. You learned some Finnish today.
Actually, that's the other thing we should point out. Again, I will plug the Discord and plug the runners here. Plug the runners here. Thank you. We actually have a very international community. We have people who are living in Switzerland, Finland. We had a couple Australian runners. Hextree, I think, is near Australia. I think I want to say Thailand. I think I'm in Canada. We have oddly a high amount of Canadian runners in this game compared to other leaderboards. That's the other weird thing. But there's we have a very international community here, and it's really nice. Hex is all over the place, but that's not nice to say. Love you, Hex. Anyway, but yeah, when it comes down to it, we have a very international group in the Discord. But the funny thing is, everyone always there's 3 things people normally say. 1, I didn't know anyone else played this game. I thought like I never had anyone to play with was another one. And the third one is Blame Sand Knight.
Yeah.
So
I check all those boxes.
yeah. But like everyone who grew up with this game either had a sibling to play with or whatever, but like no one else would willingly play it. Hey, process trap.
Yeah, my history with the game is that my older brother was old enough so that he had he went to work and he had his own money, and at that time he bought all the games we had. I didn't have my own money, and we pretty much bought all the PS1 RPGs, and one of them was Azure Dreams. And my brother didn't like it at all, and he was about to take the game to the game store to get some trade credit. And I begged and begged, please, don't take the game. I love this game so much. And he didn't. He had all the right in the world to take the game back to the game store, but he didn't. And I owe him forever for that.
So we have the Tower Immunity glitch and possible earthquake on Wugga's side. That was a perspective error on Deme's side, trying to use... I think that was a pillar there. As long as you don't miss with the one, I'm pretty sure it's a...
Yeah, yep.
You can AI one clowns pretty simply.
A bit risky there, but worked out.
Oh my god, it's a beautiful little pog thing. Little bumblebee. Pride pog. It's great. But yeah, if anyone wants to join, feel free to join. You don't have to be a speedrunner to join our Discord. Again, you can just follow the tournaments. We have a lot of people who just lurk and just kind of use our Discord for resources. That's perfectly acceptable as well. We have a very large Discord now, actually. We have like over 540 members, which is obscene. And again, I'll plug it. There's the floor one there.
Yep.
Let's see if Lady Deme goes for the Holy Bell, because I'm pretty sure she picked up one.
Yeah, I think she still has the Holy Bell, so it's generally a...
Oh, no, familiar bell.
Oh, no. Okay, this could be bad. Let's see.
There's that warp trap again.
Yep, the same one.
Yeah, it's center of the room.
Okay, this is fine until the bow. Yeah, until the bow trolls come. Okay, let's see how she handles this.
Not a bad idea, actually. Because you get a free turn and a medicinal herb, you can get some space.
Yeah, and there shouldn't be others in range. Yep.
Medicinal herb now? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of runners have certain ways that they hate, or they keep dying. You see Wugga here doing the earthquake shenanigans and stuff like that again. Yeah, there's the other bow gun.
Oh, it's just... Oh, this is very bad. But let's see.
Yeah.
Q&A taking the hit. That's.
She has a restore scroll, so she knows that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Very good. Very nicely done.
Yeah. That's honestly like one of the worst things is not being able to kill the bow troll guns. Like they're really annoying. So
yeah,
if Lady Deme can get to floor
14,
yep, she will win. The friendly third, but still winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she also equipped the cursed leather shield too. Excuse me.
Okay, we finally see some blinder ball usage here. Now she has to get out of the way.
Yep.
And that's done.
Less fighting the better with that HP limit on these floors.
Oh.
It is there, and the blue collar.
Yep. Yep. Oh.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. No. Oh!
Oh no!
In one turn.
Still alive? Still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to wait after.
Like, yeah, you
this
make sure it stays
period.
asleep.
Yeah, they can wake up right after.
Medicinal herb. Oh god, that was so stressful between that and floor 11. Krakens are too strong.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like it was a programming error to put them there.
Yeah, honestly, they seem like they should be with the Vipers.
True.
Like if you are doing like 20 damage per hit or something like that, like and Vipers do like 30, like that seems more like the weak water monsters for those selection of the floors more than, well, paired up with Griffins that can snipe you. That's point then. Second she hits that elevator.
Yep.
And looks like we got it.
And there we go. Nicely done. Friendly third goes to Lady Deme. GG's.
Yeah, no, that was extremely stressful for that floor 11 because we knew Lady Deme had to get to floor 14. That's a lot of resources to not die from the troll bow guns.
Yeah.
And I think the bell was different because that may have been the Holy Bell on Wugga's side. Because I don't know, I have to go back and watch that after. But it might be the difference there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Let's see here. Is it going to do that? Yep. And then if I click down to this one, what's it do? It should send the interview links to them.
Yep, Wugga.
There we go.
Hello.
Welcome, Wugga.
GG, Wugga.
Thank you.
I think Lady Deme got her link as well sent to her. Yeah, that was an interesting friendly third, for sure.
Wow.
Hey, Deme.
Floor was not very kind.
Yeah, floor 11, both of you had a train of monsters following you with troll bowguns and stuff. We're actually wondering if you would get out of that or not with the resources you had. Wugga had the map up and was using Dreamins as shields the entire time.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I mostly just face tanked it.
Yeah, you did well because then Wugga just unfortunately ran out of luck with the Griffin on floor 13 and decided. Yeah. Also, I have to ask Wugga first and foremost. I said I would. On floor 31, on your first attempt, you picked up copper coins. Was it worth it? It was worth 19 gold. You went out of your way to pick up these coins.
I must have been thinking I'm on floor 30 because, yeah, Manu Vivas. I always try to clear doorways of copper coins.
No, you picked them up. You didn't inventory them.
I picked them.
Yeah, you went out of your way to pick up some coins on floor 31.
Yeah, no excuses. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay, I said I was going to ask about that. So
just some cleanup.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first seed seemed to be very benevolent for items, for supplies and stuff like that. You guys weren't really needing for spell balls or anything on those lines.
And then I screwed up.
Honestly, it's fine. There's some hiccups and whatever, and that always happens. The seed number 2
Dreams is a perfectly programmed game, everybody.
Yeah,
I actually want to hear what happened because I know there was a tile immunity thing regarding a salamander.
Yes. So basically, what I can explain in detail of actually how that works, but Lady Deme actually jumped into an exit of the hallway that happened to be 2 spaces down, so she couldn't leave.
Surrounded on all sides, I did tum the glitch, trying to figure out some way to help clear this whole situation. I used a fire crystal, and then I had to look up because someone wanted to ask me about some old wireless laptops, and while that was happening, I died.
Yeah, so what happened there was a salamander was summoned in the door frame, and it doesn't know what to do. It eventually ran back on top of you, which then put a presence on you, which you normally erase with a Tumblr Fruit glitch. It made it so you were able to be hit.
Oh,
Yep.
I see. I've never encountered that before, but that sounds like a rough time, Deme.
That's why
It is a
glaciers
niche-
can throw you out of it.
It is a niche case of a niche case.
Yeah.
pretty much.
And if you would have done nothing and just held the button, you would have been fine. You would have earthquaked and got up through the floor. It would have been slow, obviously, and it would have pushed you
Well,
past
we
the
would
hour
have
mark.
timed out. Yeah, we would
Yeah.
have timed out by then. But then again, I was hoping by the end to time out, and so like just shy of my goal there.
Yeah. Honestly, again, like even climbing past floor 20 in an hour is an absolute achievement in this game for a lot of runners, or even just casual player. Like this game is not normal, and you have one last monster before they're all blue on your screen. And I say that, Wugga. But yeah, it's like that niche moment of a niche moment,
And
like you said.
My
is-
mirror shield luck was on point.
Yes, me and Gene Freak
you
were
were-
commenting how you were using that. You dodged like I think 3 rises, a low down, a low bind.
At least a blunt. Yeah. I don't think I was actually hit by a spell. It's at maybe one, but I don't think so.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I don't think you
I'm
got
trying to
hit
remember
once.
if that was if that one time I was blinded was a spell or a trap.
That was
I
a trap.
think trap.
Wugga hit the same trap in the center of the room as well. You walked out of the room north. Wugga stayed in the center and just waited it out. There was also on game 3, Wugga did glitched entry. That's why the Griffin was a little bit more threatening than it probably was on your side. You had you found actually a blinder ball that Wugga missed because Wugga was just going straight up through the tower, and that actually would have made a big difference for Wugga and how to deal with certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just going for the elevators on the third run, like played like any %.
Mhm.
So obviously, I knew I was gonna miss out on a lot of items.
Were you
It's a good
happy
run.
Were you happy about the floor to go up trap, or did you actually want to find something there? Or
No, well, I mean, like I said, I was going pretty much any % strat, so a go up trap is perfect.
always perfect.
Find them
yeah,
38
it's-
times, win the game.
I was annoyed.
Oh, I can understand that, but I wasn't going to spend any time whatsoever exploring any of the floors. Like if I see the elevator, just take it. Maybe like grab the adjacent room if there are no monsters around. But
I did point out to, or during commentary, that you are the type of person to slam his head against the wall before you got the world record.
Mhm.
And that's honestly how 80% happens, is you keep going till you get the luck lined up in a row, and you did it. So, like, unfortunately, that is what 80% has devolved into, but I always like looking at it more as a competing against my own time more than your 24-minute disgusting world record time.
yeah, I don't even race against that myself. Like never. It's not a thing I do.
No, it's not a. This is not a game you can really race other people on. It's just so much variables. There's so many things. It's just more about
And
just
yet
being able to
we
enjoy the game.
do regular tournaments racing each other on them.
Yeah, and that's the
It's
thing
always
is,
it's always a fun time.
it's a lot of monsters on your side.
Correct.
It needs more pickets for the record, but
I am lucky things ended on that third one about where they did, because after that abduct, my game stopped respond. I think I might have soft blocked.
oh really?
Oh,
My game stopped, or at least it was having a long hang time because it stopped responding. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm exiting out and just feeling glad that this got called when it did.
The thing is, if it ends up being like quote, quote soft lock like that and you can't move, but you can still turn the camera, hold down a square button, it'll take roughly 90 seconds and it'll kick back in. That seems to be the general fix for those types of soft locks. We used to figure it out with Aleem Fruit on a transformed Minerva.
Mm-hmm.
It would reset it and whatever, then it would take a while to catch up. We used to think that was, well, game over. It takes 93 or 96 seconds to fix itself if you hold down a square button for some reason.
Very odd.
what happened to cause the soft lock? I'm interested.
Just a Garuda came and abducted my monster, and then gave up.
Oh, yeah. I've had that happen to me before. Sometimes abduct does cause a 30-second soft lock. It should recover after that time. But
Good to
yeah,
know.
it's one of those weird things where you panic when it happens at first, but then just wait it out and oh okay, I'm in control now.
I found
know.
out during one of my practice runs, there's actually another soft lock on that topic of a glacier was trying to snipe me across the room, and I moved out of its way, and it went, okay, no, not using it. And then I put down Queenie to encourage it. It tried to do it a second time, and then it just hard locked the game, where I couldn't use any of the buttons anymore. And that was one of my practice runs for the Questing for Glory marathon. This game is perfectly programmed. It has no issues whatsoever.
No.
I know we say
absolutely.
that a lot, but it's very true. Is there anything you guys want to say as we wrap up?
GG. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, GG's Deme. I had a lot of fun as well. Thanks for SpeedGaming, obviously, for having us showcase this wonderful game. Thanks for Shawnee and Cheat Freak for doing commentary.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yep.
Do all the links again here. The other thing I want to point out is on SpeedGaming 2 at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will be actually racing Damage Plushie, so we'll have a second match later today. If you join the Discord, if you join the Discord, you will be able to be notified as well, or just pay attention to SpeedGaming 2, and at 6 p.m. we'll be live again. I will do my best. I'm a lot more rustier than I thought I was, I'll say that, but I can at least be consistent and not die to monsters. But yeah, thank you, Gene Freak, for coming on short notice to help me with commentary.
Thank you. It's an honor, as always.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll end the episode, or click the button that says end episode or whatever here. But everyone take care, and see ya.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Take care, everyone.